Okay, we've started the live stream. We're gonna leave it to our sponsors and super excited. Let's see how it goes. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Okay, wait, I'm gonna mute it.
Good evening, everyone. So I think most of you are done dessert, so we'll start up with the opening ceremony. I hope you all liked the food. I hope it was all to your liking, and thank you all for being here. So, bienvenue à Montréal, and welcome to the 18th edition of the John Molson Undergraduate Case Competition. My name is Clara Delille, and I'm thrilled to be hosting each and every one of you in our beautiful city. Before I start the speech, I would start by acknowledging that Concordia University is located on unceded Indigenous lands. The Kanien'kehá:ka Nation is recognized as a custodian of the land and the waters in which we gather today. Choksholge, or Montreal, is historically known as a gathering place for many First Nations. Today, it is home to a diverse population of Indigenous and other people. We respect the continued connection with the past, present, and future in our ongoing relationship with Indigenous and other peoples within the Montreal community. I would next like to thank our board and faculty member in attendance of here this evening. We have Marina, David, Cheyenne, and Victor, our past presidents. We have, along with Guy, Guillaume, and Jeffrey, who could join us with here this evening. We are very fortunate to have the continued support of Concordia University and the John Molson School of Business, who make this competition possible every year. Embarking on this journey has been nothing short of a privilege. Upon taking role as president, I knew this was going to be a challenge and that some days I would doubt my ability to achieve the goals that we set out for my team, for the year, and for the competition overall. But what kept me going was thinking of all of you sitting here in front of me today, and knowing that my hard work goes into creating this meaningful experience for each and every one of you. Passion for JMUCC is exactly what kept me and my team going throughout this entire year. And now this week, I hope that I managed to exceed all your expectations. Luckily, I had an amazing team that was here to support me throughout this whole year, putting in tireless hours and to make this experience as exceptional as we make it out to be. Proudly welcoming the 2026 Organizing Committee, I invite you all to stand in front of the stage, and as you are members who played a crucial role in making this event outstanding. So first we have Jackie, our VP Logistics. Next up we have Kenza, our VP of Communications and Development. James, our VP of Academic Affairs. Maya, your VP External. Fabricio, the VP Marketing. Dylan, the VP Corporate Relations. And Aaron, the VP of Technology and Innovation. And finally, our first year rep, Rachel, who's also Judges Coordinator. Each of my team members have embodied the 3 pillars of JMUCC at every turn during the year: passion, spirit, and dynamism. Without their support and dedication and hard work, we would all not be here today. You can give them a round of applause. Guys, look over. Guys, wait. He wants to take a picture. Okay. And on behalf of the 2026 Organizing Committee, we would also like to thank the 35 full-time volunteers who help in making this competition run smoothly. Our 23 team ambassadors, 4 runners, 6 presentation room coordinators, and 2 tech volunteers. Thank you for being part of this year's edition. We're so excited to extend a warm welcome to our 92 delegation, 22 faculty advisors, bienvenue à Montréal. And out of thousands of students at your school, I want you to remember that you, the ones that were picked to represent them, you were the ones chosen to represent your school in the world's largest undergraduate case competition. Congratulations. This week is all about you, the schools, the faculty advisors, the delegates. You put together these incredible teams who have put so many hours into cracking cases, who traveled from around the world to be here with us today. Over the past 3 years at my involvement with JMUCC, I've seen it as a three-parter. And my goal here this week is to make this experience the same for all of you. First is the academic portion, so the case solving, pushing your limits and discovering innovative solutions. Next is the fun side, exploring the city, its uniqueness, experiencing the culture and the social events we offer. But what really brings this to fruition is the third element, the friendships that you make throughout the week. I know many of you already know each other from going to the same case competitions. You have 1,000 different tote bags from 10 different competitions. You all know each other. But this year, I hope that we prove that JMUCC is going to be the highlight of your university experience. Welcome to the JMUCC 2026, where you'll face many challenges that push you to the very limits of what you thought possible. But what I want you to remember is the saying that all past presidents have said at this very stage, year after year. JMUCC is not a race, it's a marathon. 4 cases, 92 of you, 33 hours of case solving awaiting you, and only 1 winner. This may seem like a long way, but trust me when I say it goes by fast. And I know that each and every one of you will give your absolute 110%. You've worked incredibly hard to get here, but I hope that you leave Montreal feeling the most accomplished that you've ever felt. That this experience not only grew your problem-solving skills, but also left you with new friendships and cherished memories. Now, please give a huge round of applause to all of you, our schools, our delegates, the FAs, our volunteers and sponsors, our board members and organizing committee. Congratulations. Now I want to warmly welcome our first speaker of the evening, Guy Barbeau, a member of our board of directors and director of student life and special projects here at Concordia University.
Stand behind the mic? Okay. It's funny when they first told me this evening you're going to be one of the first people to speak. I thought, oh, that's good. You know, no one's going to be able to steal my my funny jokes and the good parts of my speech. Claire already did a lot of that already, so I've got an uphill battle here. Good evening, everyone. My name is Guy Barbeau. I am the Director of Student Life and Special Projects at the John Molson School of Business. I'm also proud to say that I sit on the advisory board of the John Molson Undergraduate Case Competition, and I'm a proud member and very happy to do that. I'd first like to thank the organizing committee for inviting me to speak tonight, to say a few words. It is indeed my privilege, and it's a pleasure for me to do so. So, Clara, I gotta see all the faces. Jackie, Kenza, Fabricio, who, by the way, I think looks a little bit like Benicio del Toro. Where is he? Dylan, yes. James, one of the new ones. Rachel, another one of the new ones. Who am I missing here? And Maya, of course. Maya. And yeah, well, I want Aaron. I had to say that. Thank you all. Seriously, though, thank you for the incredible amount of work you've all done over these last 10 months. I think it's really hard to understand the kind of effort that has to go into pulling this off. This is a student-run event, and some of the past presidents here know what that's like. But you've all done a great, great deal of work and a great job these last many months. And you should be very, very proud of yourselves for that. So, congratulations. As Clara mentioned, though, I'd also like to thank the volunteers, some of whom are here, but many of whom you're going to see over the course of the next week. They're fundamentally important to making this thing come off. It takes a lot of people, it takes a lot of dedication. So I'd like to thank the volunteers as well. And finally, I'd like to give a note of thanks to some of the sponsors who are here as well this evening. Your support for John Molson undergraduate case competition over the many years has allowed us to be here tonight, and we appreciate that very much. So I'd also like to thank the sponsors. Without you, we would not be here celebrating JMUCC 2026. Now to all of you, the delegates and the coaches, first of all, welcome to Montreal. Welcome on behalf of Concordia University, the John Molson School of Business, and of course, welcome to the 2026 version, the 18th annual John Molson undergraduate case competition. I truly believe that this is the best business school in Canada, certainly one of the best in the world. I also think that the case competitions that our students put on are absolutely some of the best competitions out there. Now, you all come from that case environment, that case ecosystem, but as Clara said, I certainly hope that you all have a great experience here this week. Clara was telling me the other day that one of the themes for this year's case competition is to highlight, some of the rich and diverse culture that the City of Montreal has to offer. That's true. Montreal is indeed a very culturally diverse city. And of course, though, even though you're all here to compete, I know that the idea of partying probably hasn't even entered your minds, so that's good. Don't worry, though, because the organizing committee has you covered on that. They've already carved out some good time over the course of the week for you to enjoy the city, to really enjoy some of the great things that this city does have to offer. I will have to warn you, though, please be careful for the construction sites, the orange cones, and those perilous potholes. We are world-renowned for our potholes. On a more serious note, it goes without saying right now that we are facing challenging times for higher education, for all of us actually, with the economic, with the political, and with some of the environmental issues that are going on right now. We're facing a lot of uncertainties, and these are things that many of us have really never encountered before in our lives. That said, though, and it's just too easy to watch the news. We were talking about this earlier, but it's too easy to watch the news or to scroll through social media and, start to feel a little bit overwhelmed by what's going on in the world around us today. That said, though, it's within the context of an event like this, like JMUCC. It gives us an opportunity to celebrate, gives us an opportunity to collaborate, and to strive for excellence. And for all of you to work together in finding solutions to make this world a better place for all of us. I urge all of you to take the most of this opportunity. As I mentioned, we're known as a business case school, and we're proud of that reputation. Cases are an exceptional tool for connecting the world of academia with the world of business. Cases and case competitions are the perfect way to bring the boardroom into the classroom. I think that's why you're all here. Within our own business school, our support of JMUCC, JMUCC, it's an integral component to our commitment of nurturing talent. And not just talent here at the John Molson School, but talent globally. And that's where you all come in. This is consistent with our strategic vision to be one of the world's most relevant, responsible, and respected business schools. But I say the word world in that it's not just about JMSB, it's about the world. And we can't accomplish that if we don't have people like you that have come here to Montreal to help make this a world-class event. So thank you all for that. You delegates, all of you, are some of the brightest minds out there. And we're happy and we're proud that you've made the decision to join us for this next week. In case competitions such as this one, you'll be challenged, you'll be stretched, you will certainly experience highs and lows. There will be winners, and unfortunately, there will be those of you that don't quite make the final cut. Of course, we're all here to do our best. You're all here to do your best, and hopefully to win the competition. But the nature of it is that not every team is going to be able to finish in first place at JMUCC. However, every team, every delegate can learn from the others around them and can strive to be better and more responsible global citizens from this great opportunity. And that, for all of us, is a winning outcome. By this time next week, JMUCC 2026 will be all over. So for the next 6 days and nights, make every effort to create lasting memories. As much as you can, take the time to meet your colleagues, to get to know some of the other delegates from literally around the world. Enjoy these relationships. The most valuable memories you will take away from JMUCC will be the connections that you make, the bonds you will forge, and the impact that this week will have upon you, hopefully lasting long after you have made your way back home, wherever your home may be for you. So to all of you, it is my heartfelt wish that you enjoy your week, that you make new and lasting friendships here, and that you grow as individuals from this wonderful opportunity. So finally, in the spirit of the recent Winter Olympics, let the games begin. I just want to thank you all very much for your time, and I wish you all a very rewarding case competition.
I would next like to have Dylan come up to say a few words to some of our sponsors.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited and grateful to be here today. My name is Dylan Byers, the VP of Corporate Relations for JMUCC's 18th edition. I'm standing before you not just as a representative of JMUCC, but as someone incredibly proud of everything that has come together to begin what will be an unforgettable week. This is also my first time being a part of JMUCC, which makes it even more exciting for me to stand here tonight as we officially kick off this competition. Tonight marks the beginning of an unforgettable week filled with challenge, competition, and opportunity. And none of it would be possible without the incredible support behind this event. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and express our immense gratitude to our sponsors who have turned JMUCC's 2026 edition from an idea into a reality. Without their generous support, this competition would not be on the global stage today, where students from around the world have been given the opportunity to showcase their talents and compete at the highest level. Our sponsors play a pivotal role in transforming aspirations into accomplishments, so we extend a sincere thank you to every single one of them for their unwavering commitment and invaluable contributions. Thank you to our great friends of the competition, TD Insurance, Ardennes, Cascade, Chubb, Trophy Point Claire, Bader Sedan, Poulet Rouge, Guru, Mandy's, Dose, Kettleman's Bagels, Domino's, One Milk, Two Sugars, Starbucks, Beaver Tails, Airco Investments, and our generous internal contributors, Concordia Council of Student Life, CASA JMSB, and the John Molson School of Business. We would also like to recognize our bronze sponsors, Brother, CFA Montreal, and Sovereign General Insurance. Thank you to our silver sponsor, Group CH. And thank you to our gold sponsors, Scotiabank and MaintainX. And a very big thank you to our platinum sponsor, Valsoft. And lastly, a tremendous thank you to JMUCC's official 2026 title sponsor, VA Capital, serving as our title sponsor for the third consecutive year. Its founder, Jeffrey Solomon, and his team have continued to go above and beyond, offering not only financial support, but guidance, encouragement, and trust throughout the entire process. They have consistently reassured us that if we faced any challenges, they would be there for us. That level of partnership goes far beyond sponsorship. It is relationships like these that are truly make a difference and are a testament to the dedication of our partners.
Throughout my journey, I've realized that true success comes from hard work, passion, loyalty, and the courage to push forward, especially when times are tough.
This is why I am proud to announce that VA Capital is renewing its partnership for a third year in a row, its title sponsorship of JMUCC's 18th edition of the International Case Competitions, where we will welcome over 200 participants across 24 universities to compete into our beautiful city of Montreal. We believe in empowering students from around the world to take on big challenges, push their limits, and grow into exceptional professionals.
We can't wait to see the skills and creativity that the brightest students from the top universities around the world will bring to this year's competition.
We look forward to welcoming you to Montreal, listening to your innovative ideas, your in-depth analysis, and your unique perspectives.
This is your chance to experience real-life challenges, compete amongst your peers, and have a taste of real success.
As this week officially begins, oh, I'll turn the lights on. Guess it was a little dim. As this week officially begins, I encourage each delegate and volunteer to take full advantage of the opportunity to connect with all of our sponsors. They are here because of you. These conversations are more than introductions. They are opportunities to build meaningful relationships, to learn from experienced professionals, and to open doors you may not even realize exist yet. You never know where a single conversation might lead, and the connections you make this week could shape your future. Now, I would like to invite Jeffrey Solomon up to the stage to say a few words on behalf of VA Capital.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. There's no worse position to be in than being sandwiched between Guy and Victor for a speech, so I'll just make it short and sweet. Congratulations to all of you for being here. You've already won by being here and being present. A bit about VA Capital and myself, and there's a reason why I'm going to speak about it. I don't really enjoy talking about myself or the company. Or maybe just myself. So I was in your shoes maybe 20 years ago. And I was a student. I wasn't the best student. I didn't qualify really to compete. I tried, and I didn't qualify. And 20 years later, I own maybe $50 million of real estate in the US, and I own VA Capital, which is a firm that funded $2 billion in commercial loans last year, and over $7 billion in loans since we started in 2019. It's nothing to show off, and I am proud of the business. We have phenomenal employees that I consider as partners. But my point over here is to prove that it's possible. So anything's possible. And you're all here because you have a fire inside of you. Each and every one of you have something to prove to yourselves and to no one else. And that's to achieve something. And you may not know what that is, but you'll figure it out over time. I figured it out over time, and many successful, whether employees or entrepreneurs, figure it out over time. So it's fine if you don't know what it is, but I do know that you all have that fire inside of you. So you are winners because of that. So it's very important that you do show up in life, and that's what you guys did. Now, it's also very, very important to win, and I'm very competitive. So I'm going to be a bit more aggressive than Guy with regards to winners and losers. You guys need to win. So there's going to be one winner, but you need to win generally in life. So my advice, and I'm going to keep this short, is to be very prepared, to be very professional, be very disciplined. Do not leave any unanswered questions. You have limited time to prepare and to present, but it does not mean that you can cut corners, and it does not mean that if there's an obvious topic or challenge that that may or may not be addressed, it does not mean not to prepare for it. That's probably the best advice that I can give you, so that you can excel throughout the next 6 days, and that you can win and beat your competitors. So good luck. Enjoy this beautiful city. Montreal's a phenomenal, phenomenal city. And bring home all these cherished and valuable relationships that you're going to build over the next week. Have a great evening. Thanks.
I will next like to invite Victor Esposito Jr., currently serving as City Councillor of Saint-Sulpice-Anti-Cartierville and co-founder of JMUCC.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Clara, for that introduction, and good evening to everyone in the room tonight, wherever you came from across the world. It's a pleasure to be back every year, but also this year it's a pleasure to be speaking with you guys at the opening ceremonies and not the closing ceremonies, so I'll have a bit more time this week to get to know all of you. So first and foremost, just want to congratulate everyone for their hard work over the past few weeks and few months in putting this competition together. Normally I would only speak for 2-3 minutes, but Clara asked me to give sort of a keynote guest speaker, so I really dug deep and figured, what do I want to share with everyone in the room tonight? So it's not 45 minutes, I promise you it's not going to be that long, but I'm just going to share a few things, mostly about the history of JMUCC, as well as some of the lessons and takeaways that I hope you guys will bring with you after this competition, and to give some real-life examples of how this competition was the base or the foundation for my post-university life in my career. Regardless of what career it is, there's many lessons you could take away from this week into your future. So first thing first, before getting started, is maybe just talking a bit about the history of JMUCC. How did we get to be here 18 years later? Back in the days pre-2008, Concordia, John Molson School of Business, hosted a national case competition. It was called the Undergraduate National Case Competition, UNCC. It was only 2 days long, had about 8 to 10 Canadian universities, with 1 or 2 American universities as an exception. I think one of them being South Carolina, which is a city seated over there. I think Pat may have stepped out for 2 seconds, but I was going to make a joke that the picture in the program, oh, he's over there. The picture in the program booklet that I saw today is probably the same picture he used from 2009. So it's always great to see Pat back every year. Every year, you know, we try to get better and better. But back then, you know, the competition, as great as it was as a foundation, it was missing something. You know, it didn't have international delegations. It didn't have international level sponsors. It didn't have an international brand. It didn't have an international reputation. So of course, what we had back then was myself and my friend Nick, who would daydream and brainstorm and do some wishful thinking. And after a few too many back and forth conversations, we decided to get involved with the case competition committee and really put Concordia and John Molson on the map. Nick having competed in 4 competitions in the United States, myself having competed in Dublin and Hong Kong, we sort of took our experience from those different competitions and we came back to the drawing table and we said, what can we do to make Concordia, John Molson School of Business, host one of the best undergraduate case competitions in the world? So of course, at that time, 19, 20, 21-year-olds, we did what every business student did at the time. We created our own SWOT analysis. So we went and we sat down and we went through all the strengths and weaknesses and opportunities and threats of all the other competitions that existed at the time. But one thing we did as well was we did what we like to call a brand positioning map. Where is our competition vis-a-vis all the other competitions? And back then, we really focused on 2 axes. On one side, we focused on the format of the competition, 3 hours versus 24 hours versus 48 hours versus 72 hours. And then we focused on the level of prestige. And that, took a few factors into play, whether it was, the number of schools, the quality of cases, the quality of judges, so on and so forth. And one thing that we realized or saw after doing this brand positioning map was that there was a big gap that existed in the middle. Back in 2008, 2009, the competitions were either all research case studies, 24 hours plus, or they were all 3-hour case studies with 1 or 2 or 3 rounds. But we noticed that there was no competition in the world at the time that incorporated both formats. So no matter what competition you competed at, you were either the best at 3 hours or the best at 24-hour plus, but we never had a competition that had the best school that was the best in both categories. So that's how the idea for JMUCC came to be, was with our own SWOT analysis, with our own brand positioning map, we saw an opportunity. Of course, then we got in the nitty-gritty details and tried to figure out the logistics, how many days, et cetera, et cetera. When we were asking ourselves the hard questions, we asked ourselves, why would someone travel halfway around the world to a case competition if it was only 2 days? Why would someone select a case competition in Montreal versus Toronto or Vancouver or elsewhere in Canada? And then even within Montreal, why would they choose Concordia University vis-a-vis the other 3 universities that are in this city? So we really had to create a format that would be appealing and encourage people from all over the world to want to participate. I won't bore you with all the details, but just very high level. We wanted to make sure that there were a few things kept in the format of this competition. One is, for people coming halfway around the world, we wanted to make sure that they enjoyed the experience. They weren't just coming here for 1 or 2 days. So we knew at the very base that this had to be a 5+ day competition. We also wanted to make sure that in the middle of the week, we had a day off for the participants to discover the city, to get to know each other, but also to have an opportunity to reset and recharge before heading into the 24-hour case study. And the other thing that we found very important was we wanted to make sure that you weren't traveling halfway around the world presenting one 24-hour case study and that's it. It's all over in 20 minutes. So we wanted to make sure there was an opportunity for the students and the participants to not only be able to learn and take live feedback, but improve and get better as time went on throughout the week. So when all is said and done, this is JMUCC 18 years later. So that's the history of the competition. Next thing I wanted to talk about was basically a little word for the competitors in the room. When you guys all boarded your flight here in Montreal, some of the previous speakers alluded to, you all came here with the intention to win. And I just want to remind everyone in the room, yes, the intention is to win for your respective universities, but you're also here to grow as an individual and to grow as a team. Throughout the week, you're going to have many opportunities to learn. You're going to learn how to think critically when the clock is ticking and you're seeing the time coming to an end. You're going to learn how to agree and disagree professionally within your team when you're up against the clock. You're going to learn how to defend and stand and justify and debate your ideas and your recommendations in front of a panel of judges. Basically, throughout the week, as complex as the problems and the case studies may be, your job will be easy. It's going to make the problem, the case study look simple no matter how complex it is. In the years to come, you'll forget all the facts. You'll forget, what the earnings were here or how many employees that company had, et cetera, et cetera. But what you're not going to forget is the experiences that you're going to go through over the course of this week. The debates that happen behind closed doors as you're prepping for the case studies. The moment that you're waiting in the hallway before you're about to enter the classroom or the hotel room to do the presentation. the silence you hear when the judges are taking notes during the Q&A period, the relief when it's all over, and finally the moment you come back to get your results and the live feedback from the judges. Those are all things you're going to remember, because I know I remember them from 18 plus years ago. Each of these moments will not only shape the week ahead, but it's going to shape you for the years to come in your respective careers. And as mentioned as well, the friendships. That's something that I need to stress. It's very easy to remain in your bubbles, stay within your team. But as Guy mentioned, you have the world at your fingertips here this week. Take advantage during the lunches and the dinners and the hallway breaks to get to know the students and the participants from all the other universities, because you won't realize, but in 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to keep in touch with a handful of these people. And these are great connections to have, because you never know where all your colleagues are going to end up in life. So having talked about the history of JMUCC, just want to shift the focus to more about the skill sets, and I'm going to leverage a bit of my experience as well. I'll make some reference to a few of these pictures just to explain how the foundation of JMUCC helped me where I am in my career. First thing first, post-university, we all learn within the four walls of the classroom. But one of the things that differentiates everyone in this room when you're going to be applying to jobs and careers down the road is extracurricular activities such as the case competitions. When a company is going to be evaluating, multiple CVs in front of them, these experiences is going to be what differentiates you from other people applying at the same company for the same role. For me, everything I learned in business case competitions were things that I could apply later on in my career. First out of university, I started off as a business consultant for IBM, and it didn't take me long to realize that the foundations of case competitions were easily transferable to the world of consulting. The only difference was that the client is real and that the stakes are a lot higher. But having said that, you'd have to structure the problem, identify the key drivers, clarify assumptions, prioritize recommendations, and of course, present with confidence. These are all things that would carry forward. Executives, whether it's through case competitions or the real world, they don't want complexity, they just want clarity. And this competition will teach you how to present in a concise and clear manner day after day after day. Over the years, shifted career. The last 5 years, from 2020 to 2025, I had the opportunity to work as a member of the advanced team for the Prime Minister of Canada, the previous Prime Minister Trudeau, and I did that for 5 years. But before I go into the details, I'm sure a lot of you guys and girls are asking, what is advance? So I'll take a moment to explain it, because I'll be honest, 5 years ago, I didn't even know it existed. But advance is as simple as the word itself. Wherever the Prime Minister went in the country or in the world, a member of the advanced team would go a few days beforehand to scope out all the logistics. That's true for Canada, but that's true for every Prime Minister or President around the world. Whether it's China or Australia or Singapore or Portugal or Ireland, each one of these head of states have an advanced team that take care of all the logistics. So whether it was planning major announcements, coordinating logistics, managing stakeholders, anticipating risks, and so forth, one thing I learned very quick was that the same skill set that mattered and were important in the business world were just as true in the political world. You walk into a city, you walk into an event, you're assessing stakeholders, you're identifying risks, building contingency plans, executing under pressure. All this requires situational awareness, strategic thinking, and most importantly, remaining calm under pressure and intensity. And when all is said and done, I realized something, that case competitions weren't extracurricular activities. Case competitions were a training base for post-university life in a number of assets, including leadership. I know there's a few pictures here on the screen. I just wanted to touch on 2 or 3 of them just to share some real-life examples. When I was asked to speak tonight, I could probably write a whole book on the different experiences I went through the last 5 years, but I'm just going to share 2 or 3 of them just to show you how the foundation of case competitions would prove to be valuable down the road. And in my case, it happens to be the business political world, but this is true no matter what career you end up choosing post-university. So the first story I'll share is the one that is on the bottom left. I'll explain a bit of the context so you understand it. So this happened in April 2023. We were preparing for a major announcement by the government here in Montreal, and everything was set. And then the evening before, Montreal was hit with an ice storm. The weight of the ice was so heavy that the tree branches were collapsing. And long story short, a lot of people lost power in Montreal. A lot of people were without electricity, and so on and so forth. So that night, the night before, the team and I had to decide, do we continue with the announcement or do we pivot altogether? And finally, the call was made by the team to pivot. We would go forward with no announcement. Instead, it was decided at the last minute that the Prime Minister would visit and assess the damage on the streets of Montreal. Now, normally, we would have 2-3 days to advance the activities, the events for the Prime Minister. But in this case, because of the circumstances, we only had 2-3 hours to advance. So, of course, next morning, 7:30 a.m., I'm in my car, and here I am driving around the city of Montreal with my colleague. We're getting leads on different, streets, different neighborhoods, and we're driving to that part of the city. No, not good. We're driving to that part of the city. Better, but still not good, and so on and so forth. And finally, at 10 a.m., 10:05, I get a call from the security team. Prime Minister Trudeau's plane just took off in Toronto. He's landing in an hour. We don't know where the motorcade is driving once he lands. We need a decision ASAP. So, of course, in that very moment, you feel overwhelmed. There's a million things running in your head. Do I pick one of the 3 I saw? Do I continue looking and risk having the timeline get a lot shorter? And so finally, in the end, I told the security, give us 20 minutes. We're looking at one final option, and we'll make a decision. So what you see here is, the tree branches that fell on the street. Of course, in the background, you see the Prime Minister looking at it with members of the media around. The lesson that I want you guys to take away from it is that just like case competitions, whenever you're faced with a critical situation at work, you're going to go through the same steps. You're going to assess the options. You're going to cut the weak options out. You're going to create something out of the best option possible, and you're going to commit to it and be locked in it. The lesson here is that in life, whether it's case competitions or post-university, you can plan all you want. 98% of the things will go right or according to plan, but the 2% will not go according to plan. And what differentiates the good people from the great people is how you handle that 2%. Things will not always go according to plan. How do you perform in those situations when it's pressure, when you're under time constraints, when a lot is at stake, is going to reflect a lot of your character in life. So all that to say, that morning wasn't about politics. It was literally a live case competition. All the muscle memories were coming back into play as that situation unfolded. And these are some of the skill sets that you're going to build this week. Another example, which you'll see is at the top right, is this was in June 2024. We were in Italy for the G7 summit, and the Prime Minister had an audience with the Pope. Little fun fact, the Pope never has meetings with people. He has an audience with people. So that's something I learned in my previous job. So the Prime Minister had an audience with the Pope. And in the planning, we didn't have a direct link with the Vatican team. We only had it with the Italian protocol team. And the Italian protocol team was playing the bridge between Canada and the Vatican and Canada. All that to say, it's the day that the Pope is supposed to arrive at the G7. He's landing in 2 hours, and we still don't have the information we need. We don't know who's allowed in the meeting. We don't know if media is allowed at the start of the meeting. We don't know how many media. All that to say, we found that at the time, the Italian protocol, as much as they were trying, it wasn't moving fast enough for our liking. So, of course, 1 hour before the meeting, when we heard rumors that his helicopter had landed, myself and my colleague went to the villa where the Pope was about to have his various audiences with the different head of states. And we spoke with the head of security for the Vatican. And we introduced ourselves, and we just had a nice conversation. All that to say, we didn't get all the answers we needed, but we expressed our preference and our concerns, and it was made clear to a member of his team. When we went back an hour and a half later with the actual Prime Minister, we at least had the opportunity to meet beforehand, which definitely made things a lot smoother. So the Prime Minister went in, and of course, we were allowed 2 members of the media, which was one more than every other country had with their respective audiences. And we had communicated and explained why it was important for us to have 2 members, the official photographer and the media, because in Canada, the media cannot use government resources. All that to say, sometimes when you don't get the answers you're looking for, it's easy to sit back, to lean back and wait for someone to come to you. You know, I'll think about it, I'll get back to you, let me circle back with you. But what differentiates people from true leadership are the ones that are persistent, the ones that take initiatives, the ones that think outside the box and find solutions to their problems. All that to say, in that particular instance, because I had become friends with the security, the Cardinal invited me into the garden while the one-on-one audience was happening inside the building. And while I was waiting in the courtyard, the Cardinal asked, would you like to meet the Pope after the meeting? And so all that to say, you never know what opportunities may open up based on your action. So whether it's through case competitions, whether it's in real life, don't be afraid to take initiative. Don't be afraid to be creative and think outside the box in order to get the solutions that you're looking for and the answers that you need. And finally, the last one, which is the bottom right, is this was a meeting with the Prime Minister of Italy when she was visiting here in Toronto, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. The day was going well. They had their meetings, they had their lunches, and the only thing left on the agenda was the reception at the art gallery. And here we are thinking everything's going smooth. We're setting up the room, the guests are starting to arrive, and then out of nowhere, 400 protesters showed up and surrounded the building. The security decided to go into lockdown mode and said, nobody's entering the building, nobody's leaving the building. And so at that point in time, everything was happening at once. My text messages, my phone calls, the security, the museum staff was all converging. I have to say, in my 5 years with the Prime Minister, that was probably one of my lowest points, because something you work so hard on for weeks on weeks on weeks was just slipping through your fingers. And it's all happening in real life and in real time, and there's nothing you can do about it, because as time is going on, more and more protesters are showing up, and the situation was just getting worse and worse and worse. Long story short, the two prime ministers did not show up to the event. We had to cancel the event. But the point of the story to share with you is that it's easy for it to be, how do you say, to get the better of you, right? To be discouraged, to be defeated, to be, to want to give up. But the important thing is that there will be hiccups along the way. There will be bumps along the way. The important thing is how you rebound, how you bounce back from those things. In the case of the competition this week, there might be a case or two this week where you forgot something, or you went a bit too much this way instead of a bit too much that way. The important thing is to take the feedback, learn from it, and be better the next time around, because no matter what happens, you're in it until the very end. In the case of this example with the protest in Toronto, the takeaway for me was, over that weekend, I did a self-evaluation. I went through my text messages, I went through my emails, I went through my logs, my phone calls, and I time-stamped everything, and I saw what I did and what I didn't, in addition with my colleagues and partners from the different teams. And I took those lessons, and I made sure that for future events, whether it was myself or my colleagues, these mistakes would not be overlooked or missed out on. All that to say, I became the go-to guy for any big-scale events that had the possibility or potential of attracting protests. So when the Foreign Minister of Ireland came to Canada, when the President of France came to Canada, when the Prime Minister of Greece came to Canada, they put me on it. So all that to say, sometimes an unfortunate situation could be a blessing in disguise, because you learn from it and it'll only make you better and stronger in the long run. So to wrap up, basically, these three examples, they had nothing to do with what you learn in a classroom. They're real-life examples that are based on pressure, on ambiguity, and on missing information. And these are things that you're going to learn throughout the week with the different case studies that are ahead of you. Different situations, different set of circumstances, but it's the same skill set. You take a moment and you pause. You structure, you decide, and you execute. These are things, whether it's in case competitions or real life, that it's going to be a skill set that it's going to be like clockwork for you guys. Pressure in life is not something to avoid. Pressure reveals who you really are as an individual. It reveals how you communicate under pressure. It reveals how you listen, how you adapt, how you adjust, how you lead. And the secret is the following. No one's ever ready for handling pressure. I wasn't ready at IBM. I wasn't ready with the Government of Canada. and I wasn't ready as a city councillor that I just took on 3.5 months ago. But what makes people different than the average person is that you're ready to step up, you're ready to step in, you're ready to lean forward, and you'll go into that room and you'll handle it as it comes. And all these situations of pressure, high scrutiny, et cetera, are only going to shape and mold each and every one of you to be the best you can in your future careers. The confidence to stand behind your decisions, your judgment, your recommendations, and defend them is something that's going to be critical for the rest of your life. So what makes me most proud to wrap up about this is not that this competition started 18 years ago. It's that after 18 years, it's still going strong. Over the years, it's evolved. It's improved. It's continued to grow with every edition, a tweak here, a tweak there, a tweak here. But what's most important is that you, the competitors, the volunteers, the sponsors, the judges, and the organizing committee, you guys are the people that now carry the legacy moving forward. This has never been my competition or Nick's competition, even though our baby turns 18 this year. It belongs to each and every one of you. And each year you guys continue to raise the bar, and I'm always happy to come back and see the progress that's made from one year to another. The challenge for each and every one of you this week is to be bold in your thinking. If you see an insight that others don't see on your team, don't be afraid to speak up. If you disagree with your teammates, do it in a respectful manner. If you're nervous, don't be. Everyone is nervous. I was nervous before I stepped on the stage. It's normal. Lean into it and own it. Growth happens when you're uncomfortable. And remember this, while winning is great, becoming sharper, more articulate, more resilient this week is what's going to last a lifetime for each and every one of you. 18 years from now, you might not remember the case study or where you ranked in your division or overall, but you're going to remember how this week made you feel. And you're going to remember that it was perhaps one of the best weeks in your university/academic careers. To close off, when Nick and I created JMUCC, we did use tools like the SWOT analysis and positioning maps. But let's be honest, what makes this competition great is the people. This competition is only able to survive because of everyone that has a role to play in it. People who believed in the competition, people who committed along the way, people who showed up every year and gave their best. I know when I started 18 years ago and we sent out our first applications, we didn't even know if one university was going to apply, if one sponsor was going to donate, if we were even going to get the room bookings from the university approved, or the laptop had enough the library had enough laptops to share for the different schools. But it's the belief that kept us going. And I see this every year when I come back. The students, the coaches, everyone that's part of this carries that legacy forward. So this week, each and every one of you will have that opportunity to contribute to the legacy of JMUCC. On that note, I just want to say again, congratulations to everyone who had a big part to play in it, and welcome to the 18th edition of the John Molson Undergraduate Case Competition. Thank you so much for listening to my lengthy speech, and I wish each and every one of you good luck this week as you embark on a fun and exciting adventure. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I won't take too much of your time because I know everyone's tired and probably jet-lagged. So I'm going to get right into the important stuff now. Before I present the long list of awards for the week of JMUCC, I would like to take the opportunity to announce the recipient of the 2026 JMUCC Valsoft Bursary. I would like to say a few words on behalf of our sponsor. So on behalf of the entire Valsoft team, we would want to extend our congratulations to all delegates participating in JMUCC 2026. This event is a fantastic showcase of your enthusiasm and ambition, and you will be no doubt to do great things. Valsoft is privileged to present the bursary this year to, can I get a drum roll? St. Mary's University. If you guys can come up on stage. You guys can come up on stage to take a picture. supposed to be here. Oh, there it is. You guys can come.
It is kind of low. That's probably. Come here.
Okay. A bit more this way.
Yeah, maybe. Oh. Out to the side, yeah.
That's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Congrats, guys.
Okay, so again, congratulations to St. Mary's. Thank you. So for the first award, the Laurent Brunet Coach of the Award a Year is presented annually to the faculty advisor who demonstrates unparalleled support and guidance to their team throughout the week. I would like everyone to give a round of applause to their coaches and faculty advisors that are here today. Next, we have the Spirit Award. This award would be presented to the team that showcases outstanding integrity and teamwork, maintains a positive attitude throughout the week, and continuously upholds the values of JMUCC. And if you complete the challenges, please post them on your stories and tag us. We will also be presenting the Best Speaker Award. This recipient will be selected by the final panel of judges based on their ability to persuade, demonstrate strong knowledge, and clearly communicate their ideas during the case presentation. Beyond the teams, we also have the Impact Award. This award recognizes the volunteer who goes above and beyond and is always eager to lend a helping hand. A round of applause, please, for our volunteers. I would like to conclude by reminding everyone that the committee has worked extremely hard to ensure the smooth running of this competition. While transitions between activities may feel quick, the schedule is very strict. JMUCC runs by the second, and we expect everyone to remain punctual and respectful of the timeline. As the famous saying at our school goes, if you're on time, then you're late. So please make sure to be checking the WhatsApp group chat for reminders and updates. With that, I wish you all good luck for the week. I will now pass it off to James, our VP ACAD.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous, et bienvenue à Montréal. Hello everyone, and welcome to Montreal. I'm incredibly excited to be here with all of you today. It was 3 years ago today that I was actually sitting in your seats, about to start what was my first international case competition at the time. And I knew I was excited for that week, but I didn't know at the time what it would set in motion, which was for me not only one of the most fulfilling parts of my academic journey, but in many ways, my life. So I encourage you to take in this week as much as you can. See it as a chance to grow your academic abilities, your networks, and what it is that you think your future can hold. So with that said, we'd like to take a couple minutes just to go over the format and some of the conventions of the competition. And if you do have any questions, we ask that you inform your coaches of them because we have a meeting with them afterwards. All right, so first, as you should already know, there will be 6 divisions. Each will include 4 teams, so you'll be assigned teams A, B, C, or D. And it's very important that when you pull your letter that you remember it throughout the week. And as you know, because of an extenuating circumstance, we had one team that had to drop out, so because of that, we only have 23 teams. This means that one division will only have 3 teams. And again, these are all going to be drawn by you, so it's completely random which schools will end up in this division. For the main divisions in the round robin, which have 4 teams, you will go head-to-head against another team in your division, and throughout the 3 days, you will go head-to-head against all the other 3 teams in your division. 15 points will be distributed in these days. Each team must receive a minimum of 3 from the judges, up to a maximum of 12. And then for the one division that has only 3 teams, they will all compete against each other throughout all 3 of the days. 24 points will be distributed. The maximum amount that can be awarded by the judges to one team is 13, and the minimum is 5. And the judges are not allowed to award the same number of points to 2 teams to prevent any possible ties. So that brings us to then the 24-hour, which again for the main divisions with 4 teams in them, first place through 4th place will receive 36, 33, 30, and 27 points respectively. And then for the one division with 3 teams, 1 through 3rd place will receive 33, 30, and 27 points respectively. And this is another good time to note as well, throughout the presentations, at no point can you disclose the name of your university or the country of your university in any form to the judge, be this you saying it out loud, it included somewhere in the presentation, or in the questions at all. So you'll never disclose it. Some of the technical rules of the competition. So internet access is allowed, but there are some limitations on the sites and types of content you're allowed to access. So first and foremost, there's absolutely no messaging or communication softwares that you can use. There's no file sharing platforms beyond the one PowerPoint instance you have open, shared with the 4 members of your teams throughout the resolution. And we ask that tonight, before you start preparing, the browser that you're going to use, that you clear the search history, so that is only the things that you have been searching during that resolution throughout the day. So another important note on what you're not allowed to access is there is no use of artificial intelligence of any kind. And when it comes to the submission, we will be using WeTransfer. So it's a good time to tell you tonight, you should go to the WeTransfer site, create an account, because it does require you have an account. It is free, but just make sure you have created one ahead of time to help make sure it's very smooth when we go to transmit it. And when you receive the case itself tomorrow, directly on the envelope is the naming convention for the file to submit, as well as the email address you send it to via the WeTransfer platform. So it's all written for you right there. I also wanted to make a note, because it was brought to my attention, sometimes people get signed out of their PowerPoint account, and it requires 2-factor authentication to sign back in. So we suggest that you give your phone, which has this phone number or this email, to your TA, so they'll hold it for you. So if ever you do get signed out and you're required to log back in, you can open it with your TA, they'll give you the code and get signed back in, just to prevent any possible issues with that. So the presentations must be a minimum of 15 minutes. You have a maximum of 20 minutes, at which point you will be cut off. And again, reminding you at no point to disclose the name of your school. So with that said, now we have a message from home.
I am so excited for the Auburn team. I know you guys are going to do a great job and represent us so well. So good luck and War Eagle.
Good luck. We're so excited for you guys, and you're going to do absolutely amazing.
Good luck in Montreal, War Eagle.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying your time in Canada so far. You guys have been such an honor to train. It's super fun to be around, and you guys really have a strong bond between you guys, so there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that you're going to absolutely kill it this week. And yeah, I'm wishing you good luck for the division draw, for the cases this week, and most importantly, have lots of fun, make lots of friends in JMUCC. And I'm not the only one cheering you on back home from Rotterdam, and this video is a little montage of everyone who's rooting for you. Go kill it, guys.
Hey legends, wishing them the best of luck now they're in JMUCC. You guys have put in so much work in the prep, and it's really shown. I couldn't be proud of all the effort you guys have done. Now it's the final hurdle, You're there, give it your all, go kill it, and bring it home. Good luck, guys, come on.
Good luck from the Pheno team. Good luck, team. You got this.
Hi, team. Good luck this week. You've trained well, but most of all, have loads of fun.
Good luck, JMUCC team.
Wishing you the best of luck. You got this, team.
Hey guys, we're wishing you the best of luck here from LA. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, team.
Let's go.
Good luck, JMUCC team. You guys got this.
Good luck, guys, and have fun in Montreal.
Good luck, JMUCC team. You got this. Hello, guys. Good luck. I'm rooting for you so much. You got this. You're gonna do it.
Good luck, JMUCC boys. You got this. Have fun in Canada, guys. Let's go. Go get them.
Hey, JMUCC team. Good luck and lots of fun in Canada.
Good luck, JMUCC. 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Well, anyways, whatever team representing the University of South Carolina, we're so excited for you guys. Can't wait to see what you guys do. Make so many memories and have so much fun. And remember, there's no pressure.
This is the news from my team. Wishing best results and best of luck at the JMUCC. Gaia, Aubrey, all the best.
Good luck, HKU. Go get them.
Hi teams at JMUCC. This is Kevin from the University of Hong Kong. A big shout out to the HKU team. Hope you guys enjoy excursion, crash the cases, have an epic week. Most importantly, bring it home. Let's go HKU.
Hi, this is Veronica from HKU. Just want to wish Desk Consulting the very best at JMUCC. Aubrey and Daniela, I'm so proud of you both. Just go shine and on the stage, bring home the ring.
Hey, wish you guys best of luck from Sonoma Business School. Yay!
Good luck, Team Asper.
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 Go, Team Asper.
Good luck, Team Asper. Good luck, Team Asper. You got this.
Good luck, Team Asper.
Good luck, Team Asper. Good luck, Team Asper. Good luck, Team Asper.
Good luck, Team Asper.
Good luck, Team Asper. You guys got this.
Good luck, Team Asper.
Good luck, everyone. Have fun out in Montreal and don't overdo it.
Good luck Huron Case team at JMUCC.
We're so proud of you.
Hey Huron team, Dr. Matt Baisley here, wishing you the best of luck in Montreal. These are great opportunities to showcase what you know. Go get them, team.
Hey Kennedy, it's Mom and Dad. Just sending you a quick video to wish you and your team fantastic luck. Have fun and enjoy Montreal and the experience.
Go get them, girls. Hey, Ashley, Kennedy, Cecilia, and Cassie. We here at Huron are wishing you all the best. Good luck et bon courage.
Hey, Huron Case team. Just wishing you a ton of success at the case competition. Work hard, introduce yourself to a lot of people, and really be proud of your school. And it's such an exciting time to be a student. There's lots going on in the world, and I know you're going to do great.
Hey, Cecilia. Your grandpa and I are thinking about you.
All the best to the Huron Case competition team as you compete in Montreal this week.
We are sure that you will be very successful in this competition.
Go Huron!
Good luck, Cecilia and Kennedy and the entire Huron team. I know you'll make us proud.
Good luck in the case competition in Montreal, Huron.
Bonne chance, Huron. Nous sommes fiers de vous et représentez Huron.
Go Huron!
Hey, Huron team. You guys are putting in the hard work right now. And I just want to take a minute to remind you guys that it's not just about providing some semi-free consulting to some companies here over the week-long stretch. It's about getting to meet some of the smartest, strongest future leaders from around the world and making some connections. So do your best to enjoy the experience, and as they like to say in Greater Napanee, bone chant.
Okay, sorry for the late submission, but we just like to wish you all good luck this weekend. Let's go, girls! You're on! Oi! 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 Good luck, girls!
Good luck! Good luck in Montreal. Hope you do awesome.
Good luck here on Case Team at JMUCC.
We're so proud of you.
Hey, Huron team, Dr. Matt Baisley here, wishing you the best of luck in Montreal. These are great opportunities to showcase what you know. Go get 'em, team.
Hey, candidates, mom and dad, just sending you a quick video to wish you and your team fantastic luck. Have fun and enjoy Montreal and the experience.
Go get 'em, girls. Hey, Ashley, Kennedy, Cecilia, and Cassie. We here at Huron are wishing you all the best. Good luck et bon courage.
Hey, Huron Case team. Just wishing you a ton of success at the case competition. Work hard, introduce yourself to a lot of people, and really be proud of your school. And it's such an exciting time to be a student. There's lots going on in the world, and I know you're going to do great.
Hey, Cecilia. Your grandpa and I are thinking about you.
All the best to the Huron Case competition team as you compete in Montreal this week.
We are sure that you will be very successful in this competition.
Go Huron!
Good luck, Cecilia and Kennedy and the entire Huron team. I know you'll make us proud.
Good luck in the case competition in Montreal, Huron.
Bonne chance, Huron. Nous sommes fiers de vous et représentez Huron.
Go Huron!
Hey, Huron team, you guys are putting in the hard work right now. And I just want to take a minute to remind you guys that it's not just about providing some semi-free consulting to some companies here over the week-long stretch. It's about getting to meet some of the smartest, strongest future leaders from around the world and making some connections. So do your best to enjoy the experience, and as they like to say in Greater Napanee, bone chant.
Okay, sorry for the late submission, but we just like to wish you all good luck this weekend. Let's go, girls! You're on! Oi! 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 Good luck, girls!
Good luck! Good luck in Montreal. Hope you do awesome.
Hola, Jorge. Konnichiwa, Tyler. Hi, guys.
Hey, boys. Dinu.
Boys. Hey, guys. It's Sam.
Hey, guys.
Hi, all.
Hey, guys.
Just want to wish you good luck. You're gonna kill it. Chris also says good luck.
You're gonna do great. I'm sure of it.
Hi guys, it's Nora. I want to wish you guys the best of luck. Have a great week. Enjoy every part of the experience, and we're all very proud of you. Good luck, guys. Go JMSP.
I'm very excited to see you guys representing JMSP this week.
Just want to say good luck at JMUCC.
I just wanted to wish you guys good luck. I know you guys won't need it, but
Good luck, Jorge, Tyler,
Alex,
and Peter.
We know that you've been working super hard on this, and we believe in you.
best of luck at JMUCC. You guys got this.
You worked so hard for this.
We'll be watching from the sidelines. We're all rooting for you.
You guys are gonna kill it. The delegation is already so proud of you and all the hard work you've put in.
Honestly, I'm so proud of you guys. I can't wait to see you guys represent Concordia on the bigger scale. You guys always leave me in awe, not just because of how beautiful you are as men, but because you always put so much time, effort, and commitment into this, and I can't wait to see the result.
And I'm so proud of you, and we all are.
You guys have been working very hard for this. You guys are ready. All you need to do now is just show up and do what you guys do best.
Good luck, guys!
Good luck, guys!
You guys got this!
And just know I'm going to be rooting you guys on from the sidelines. Good luck, guys.
You guys got this. We believe in you. From MJ and Conrad.
But all the best luck. We will be coming to watch you.
and we have full faith that you are going to do amazing and that you're gonna kill it. You're gonna do great, you got this.
Go kill it. We can't wait to watch. Have so much fun.
I'm very excited to see the results, and good luck.
Easy win. So.
And you guys are the best. Bye-bye.
Good luck, JMUCC!
Yeah, sorry about the little mishap video. Funny story, actually. Fabricio earlier came up to me during the night saying, that video was 2 gigabytes and we brought it down to 60 MB, yeah. Turns out we could have saved a whole gigabyte taking off one of Elon's videos, so. All right, now next up is the moment that you've all been waiting for, the divisional draw. I'm gonna invite, when we're gonna draw your university, you're gonna send one of your representative, one of the delegates, to come pick a name, which is the next university and your division and team. So without further ado, which one's the university? So again, when we name your, the next delegate will name your university, just send one delegate up to choose the division and the next university. So first we have University of Alabama.
Division 4, Team A.
And take the next one.
University of Toronto.
Division 4, Team D. St. Gallen University.
Division 2, Team D. University of Amsterdam.
Division 2, Team B.
Horing College University.
Division 2, Team A. American University.
Of Beirut.
Division 3, Team D. Concordia University.
Division 3, Team A. Chulalongkorn University.
Division 3, Team C. York University.
Division 5, Team A. University of Hong Kong.
Division 5, Team C. University of Manitoba.
Division 1, Team C. University of Toronto, Scarborough.
Division 4, Team B. National University of Singapore.
Division 5, Team B. Memorial University.
Division 5, Team D. The University of Florida.
Division 1, Team B. Auburn University.
Division 4, Team C. University of Alberta.
Division 6, Team D. Erasmus University, Rotterdam.
Division 2, Team C. University, South Carolina.
Division 3, Team B. St. Mary's University.
Division 1, Team A. Singapore Management University.
Division 1, Team D. City University, Hong Kong.
Division 6, Team C. University College Cork.
Division 6, Team B.
So those will be the divisions for the competition. Of course, we're going to send this in the chat as well, but you can take a photo if you like. So by randomness, it ends up being Division 6. That is the division with only 3 teams. And again, if you have any questions about that in the coaches meeting, we can go over all the conventions for that.
Now, just before I do my closing remarks, just have the TAs take a picture of this, know which ones your teams are. As for universities, you should now know what your teams are. So you can abide by the schedule that's written down in your printed program booklet. So all of your schedules are going to be there. They're not just digitally, they're also printed. So I want to thank everyone for being here. And I know that we've had many, many speeches tonight. And I just thank you for, keeping attention and to be a part of this year's edition of JMUCC. And I hope that all of you will contribute to making it the best edition yet. Now, a round of applause for every participant here. Congratulations. So the coaches meeting will be held here. So if the coaches would just stay back and the rest of the participants, like the delegates and the volunteers, can just move out of the room. We'll be conducting the coaches meeting now. If you want to take like 5 minutes to take pictures, we still have like a little 5 minutes.